you. I mean, in this case, for you guys, it's Heather, but I could feel in people in my life where I'm just like, I just don't want anything to do with you. And I too do not forget. And there's really no going back. I don't wish you just good luck. Just stay away.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And if you're going to do something and you do it, just own it. Just say, boys, this is what I
Yes.
did. I'm sorry. I had to do this publicly, but don't fucking lie about it.
Pol seems to want to have something to say over there. I've never seen this devilish grin on Pol's face before.
What's the Fifth Amendment? I reserve the right to what is it?
The right to remain silent.
Well, you're an attorney, so I don't know. Like,
you plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Yeah.
I do agree though too.
Honestly, I have no ill feelings about anybody. Whatever, when somebody does something wrong, it's the guilt and the anxiety that they have to live with for the rest of their life, knowing that I know that you did something wrong.
Right.
And if you did something wrong, then it's for you to live with. And there's only so much wrong you can do before, the shit hits the fan for you, not for me. So I have a beautiful world I live in, and I like to stay in the beautiful world that I've created. And that to me, just like the friendships,
right,
are important, because I think friends last more than careers, more than businesses, more than anything in the world. And friendships are so important to get you through to so many different textures and layers of life that it becomes a highlight. And if you understand what a true friendship is, you'd know that no business, no dollar, no rating, I got another click would mean as much. Because if you look at the longevity of people that have survived most anything, and not just this industry, I don't claim to know everything about this industry or another. The fact that friendships is what helps you get to the next stage,
100%,
gets you to the next level, and gets you to be the human that you are moving forward in life in the different parts of your world.
David, I'm going to tell you, remember we had talked about the worst client imaginable. We said the worst client was Denise Richards. We had this whole thing, we had this public, whatever. We bumped into her at Kyle Richards' white party. We both apologized. We hugged each other. We talked. We put it behind us. She owned her shit. I owned our shit. And it's done. And that's what a friend is, and what a friendship means, and what a friend does.
Yeah, but at that point, but that means that that person respected your friendship.
Correct.
Understood.
Yes.
Or if they didn't know any different at the time, recognized your perspective into maybe how they could have been.
And didn't really know that we were offended or hurt. And she really didn't know that we were offended. So it was like a mutual thing, and we put it all behind us, and we're great.
And then
it's not easy.
And then you're able to recognize the friendship to be founded on the friendship first and foremost, not the other aspects of it.
Yeah.
And that to us is important.
Well, that's my whole point too. It's like, if someone does something to you, like, I get it. Like, I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. You've chosen this route. You've chosen the fame, the money, the click, whatever it is, that's fine. But the fundamental basis of that is you have chosen that over our friendship. Now, that's fine. That's actually fine.
Okay.
But now there's truly no future. There's no point to this at this point, because it's not a real friendship. And that's so fine, but it's so clear. It's very simple.
Yeah.
So that's why when I have a falling out in the public eye, it's like, there's no drama. Like, I'm fine. It's just now it's clear. That's all.
Right. Yeah.
But you did say on this podcast that Denise Richards was the worst client, and it did go viral. And I'm very glad that you have made up with Denise Richards. I did not know this.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
We have, and we've talked, and yeah, it's all good.
Okay, this really is the last question about this. It just came to me as you were talking. What do you think? This really is the last question about Heather. what do you think Heather thinks about Jeff? I mean, getting a show at Bravo? Because I mean, no shade. Let's just be honest. Like we say, let's be honest. I mean, Heather would love a show at Bravo. I would love a show at Bravo. Everybody would love a show at Bravo. So how does Heather feel about Jeff, you think, getting a show at Bravo?
How did she feel the first time when Jeff has been on Bravo for 10, 11 years?
Yeah.
He's not a new person coming into Bravo as if nobody knows him.
Right.
He was an integral part when Bravo barely had any housewife shows and had the Jeff Lewis show. The Flipping Out show was before the Housewives show. And he was there. I mean, there was a lot of shows back then besides just Housewife.
I want to say, I would think she would want to be happy for him.
Of course. Why wouldn't she be happy for him?
But I don't think she is.
But some people are never happy for anybody else anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Correct.
I mean,
Well, Pol, you ask why she wouldn't be happy for him. I mean, I could think of like, how long do you have? I think of like 900 reasons.
Name a couple.
Long list.
Go ahead. Name a couple of reasons why she wouldn't be happy. Why? I mean, if somebody got a show and I don't like that person, I don't like that person. So it doesn't matter if they got a show, had a baby, bought a brand new house, or went to go shopping for a new car. Because all of it's in the same category. Why would I care if it's a show? Does that make sense? They're equal of value to me. Maybe for some people, the show is the seal of approval of what? Some people, I know a lot of people that have humongous dicks, but aren't porn stars. So does that mean that just because you've got a big dick, you're a porn star? No, I'm living my life. I'm an accountant. I'm fine. Does that make sense? So
not really, but okay.
Well, I mean, what's the analogy there?
Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with an accountant, a geek with the glasses, with a big dick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because then you don't know they have a big dick. The porn stars, they have a big dick. The accountant that goes to work and like is all nervous and is a geek. And he's tall, David. Oh my God. That's like,
there's your man.
Could this be the guy that you saw for me? I'm fine with a geek accountant that lives in like Milwaukee with a big dick. If this is my guy, call me. The DMs are open, people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Milwaukee. That's hilarious.
I think everybody should be happy for everyone's successes.
Yeah, I think so.
And if you're not happy for someone's success, there's something wrong with you, because
it's an internal problem.
You should congratulate, you should elevate, and you should promote, and you should be happy.
Right.
I mean, we've known each other for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
And you've known me from the first day you met me to be the same as the one you know today.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. And my life changes up and down. There's all